sprayers on buildings and station wagons. City officials were kept in the dark about the tests. The Cold War cover story was that the Army was testing smoke screens to protect cities from a Russian attack. The truth, according to
an estimated 70% were under the age of 12.
Martino Taylor claims they all unknowingly inhaled this compound. Morning new documents prove otherwise. She links the St. Louis testing to a company called US Radium, a company notorious for lawsuits involving radioactive contamination of its workers. After years of crime, poverty, and decline, the government destroyed the Pruitt-Igoe housing complex. Lisa Zigman, News Channel 5, I-Team.
I'm going to find out everything about this.
She is not alone. Public hearings soon.
There was an older gentleman sitting in a chair with a light wand in his hand, and he was passing this over our bodies on the outside of our clothing.
A report of the Minnesota Health Department also found that in the same year, the rate of infant mortality in Minneapolis is unusually high. The causes listed are pneumonia and other respiratory problems.
The toxicity of zinc cadmium sulfide is virtually unknown today, just as it was in the 90s.
As of today, there is no conclusive evidence that the zinc cadmium sulfide is responsible for the ailments reported by the Clinton School's graduates, and the Army still maintains that the chemical used for the simulated test is perfectly safe.
They have not been...
Over a 3-day period in the summer of 1966, plainclothes Army agents simulate a bacterial attack on unsuspecting commuters on the Broadway subway line. In their briefcases, the agents carry ordinary-looking light bulbs filled with bacteria called Bacillus subtilis variant Niger, a non-toxic microorganism. The agents enter the subway station and wait for the confusion of the train arrival. As the train pulls to the platform, the agents discreetly open their briefcases, taking out the light bulbs, then drop the bulbs on the ground, releasing bacteria into the air. Unlike San Francisco or Minneapolis, there are no immediate reports of any ill effects from the spraying. Just how many Americans have been sprayed from the sea, land, and underground over this 20-year period? Have there been other similar tests in later years? It is hard to tell. Many details are still kept under secrecy in classified government documents. Involved. The story. O'Leary's statement is so unusual that the national media picks the story up, and the Department of Energy is overwhelmed with thousands of phone calls each day. For President Clinton, and in 1994 he forms a presidential work. The committee submits their report to the president.
It's got more of a... Apparently,